What's going on, citizens? Mason Grimm here with another video on tips and tricks. Before we get to the video though, I do want to say thank you to the Star Citizen community. In the last month, we've gone from 0 to over 100 subscribers, and I really appreciate the feedback, the comments, and the encouragement, and that makes doing this kind of stuff that much more enjoyable. Anyways, today's video is on starting equipment. The verse is not very forgiving, so unless you're starting with decent equipment, you're going to get smacked around like a red-headed stepchild. Today's video is going to show you a very quick and easy method to generate some decent loot, decent equipment, as well as stuff that you can sell back and generate some revenue with. All it requires is a single starter ship that has a bed, as well as a pressurized undersuit and helmet. So stick around. Remember to like and subscribe to the channel. Feel free to leave a comment down below. That helps with channel engagement. Let's get to it. One thing I do recommend is that you take yourself to the medical check-in, get yourself on a bed, and make sure that your health, hydration, and food efficiency are all up to 100%, because you're going to be away from base for a while and you're not going to have access to a medical bed. With regards to the outfits that I had mentioned, as you can see here, this is really all you need. The beacon undersuit white and the horizon helmet white. That way, in case someone shoots at you, you don't really lose anything worthwhile. All right, we're ready to depart. As I had mentioned, there are 4 places that I know of to get this, and I've linked them in the description below. They're on the Hadean Interstellar website. The first one is Shady Glen Farms on Walla, which orbits Arc Corp. The second one is Gallant Family Farms, which is on the moon Selen, which orbits Crusader. The third one is Bountiful Harvest Hydroponics, which is on Daymar, and that also orbits Crusader. And the last one that I know of is Bud's Growery, which is on Euterp, that orbits Microtech. So let's get over to one of these random locations. We'll pick one at random and we'll go through the process. Okay, so there are multiple areas where you can do this in. However, the Crusader sector has 2 different planets or 2 different moons that you can do this on. So there's 2 methods. Number 1, you server hop, or number 2, you just go back and forth between the different moons and hope that this process respawns while you're off doing the other one. Anyway, the ship that I'm bringing with me today is a Prospector, not for any particular reason other than this particular Prospector doesn't have any customizations on it. So if someone blows it up, big deal, I don't care. And number 2, it has a bed on board. You do have to have a bed on board your ship, which will allow you to log out of the server and bed log. Okay, we're arriving at Selen in the Crusader sector, and we are going to look for Gallant Family Farms. Which we will hopefully find somewhere. There we go. Now, if this is on the dark side of the moon, you can actually use your night vision, which I will have shown you in another guide on how to do. Yeah, it's still kind of dark here.
Quantum travel complete.
So you want to fly in, make sure that no one else is here. And we're probably going to want to go with the vertical. Oh, there is someone here. This is one of the challenges that you potentially run into with this kind of stuff. But there's a way around that. Put our landing gear down. and it is kind of dark, so.
Landing gear down.
There she is. Now, because of the wind sometimes on these moons and you getting blown around a lot, I recommend that people park their ships with the nose up against the right-hand side of the door. Guess the door is on this side. And on this one, we're not going to be able to get pretty close to it, unfortunately. The one on Daymar, you actually can get like right up against the base. All right. So make sure your power is off before you go inside, because there are times where the ship will float around. And of course, if you have a ship that you jump out the back, then you would angle the back towards the entrance. Go. Now what you're looking for in here are red boxes, and they will appear either here, okay, well here's a medical one. What I recommend is just move all to local. That way you can do this quickly until you decide you gotta go home for the night or whatever you've got going on. There'll be another one that spawns here. There's drugs in here sometimes too, which you can pick up. There'll be one that spawns here. Here's another medical one. Just move all again, and there'll be one that spawns here. So there's nothing in this one, unfortunately. That's okay, though. We got 3 more rooms, or 2 more rooms. There should be one that spawns here, if it's in here or not. I always double check. I know I can also spawn there. Nothing in here. And then there'll be one that spawns right here, but this time it turned out to be a medical one. So looks like we've got a ton of medical supplies. And you can sell these on stations for money, which actually help, kind of make the dollar cost average, your return on investment for time work. So this one has been a bust in terms of actual good, useful equipment, no problem. So what we do is we jump back in our ship. We go to the bed. And we log out. Now, what we're going to do, we're going to come back into the persistent universe. I know it says that up there, but that's not actually where we're at. So we're going to enter back in again, and we're going to rinse and repeat this process. Okay, so as you can see, we're not actually on the station. We're still on board our prospector, and if we look out the window, we're still at the base. Okay, nothing there, nothing there. Nothing here. Ah, here's one. Nice. Oh, look at that. Nice. Nice. So what you do is you just move all this to your local inventory. And the reason you do this is because you don't want to run back and forth and store this on your ship or put it in a little like 1SCU personal container or anything like that. People can steal it. They can blow up your ship. They take your stuff. It's just better to move everything to your local inventory until you're ready to egress from the region. Sorry. Okay, so this one only had one in it. Rinse and repeat again. Someone's been here too. Ah, here's one. There's some good stuff in there. Again, move it all to inventory. Here's an equipment one. Nice. Move it to inventory. Local inventory. Nothing over there. Look, lots of stuff here on this one. Defiance core, nice. Sometimes you can get decent rare armor drops in here. We've got enough medical supplies. Here's another equipment one. Basically doing this will allow you to cherry pick some of the better equipment that can potentially drop here, like sniper rifles, like the P6 or Inquisitor armor or whatever. But it also allows you to get enough stuff together that you can take it back to a station afterwards, sell it, and get yourself some decent gear that you particularly want, whether it's armor, weapons, or what have you. Now you just fly away. You enter your ship, and you can move everything from local inventory onto your ship's inventory, assuming there's no one in the area. Like so. And then you move all. Everything is now in your vehicle. And then you egress from the area. Okay, so we're back at the station now. And one of the things you do want to make sure that you do is move all the equipment from your ship over to your local storage so that you can run around and store it and sell it and use it if you want. And there you go. That's how you get loot the easy way. Whether you sell it, use it, or whatnot, you can rinse and repeat this process until you build up whatever type of kit you want. Remember to like and subscribe. If you're interested in an industrial-focused organization, check out Haiti and Interstellar. And that's it for this one. We will see you guys in the next one. Peace.
Ladies and gentlemen, are you ready?